that the average person, I would say, doesn't know is that the fire and EMS are a combined role. We get a lot of questions why we have the fire truck showing up with the ambulance, and we always have to explain to the person that it's for our best patient outcome, best patient care and treatment. The more hands you have on scene, the quicker you can get a critical patient taken care of. It's a great job. It's probably, like everybody says, the greatest job on earth. I like doing it. It's busy, definitely keeps us on our toes. Good crew to work with, good group of guys. You never know from day one to the next day what you're going to be running into. You always got to be on your toes thinking about what could possibly happen. So you just never know how dangerous the day is going to be. So everybody on the fire department is a paramedic. We just alternate calls from the one call to the next call. So we all have our particular job that we do. One guy will start an IV, the other guy will, if we have to do any type of airway stuff, he'll do the airway. And then we just all work as a team. We all have the same skill level. We all have the same knowledge about the drugs that need to be administered. So working with the same guys every day just gives us the chance to kind of jive together as a crew on a critical patient.
I was looking for something that was different every day. I didn't want to have a desk job. I wanted to be outside working, and I like working in a team atmosphere, so that drew me towards the fire service. A lot easier when I got hired on. You needed a high school diploma and an EMT license. The only difference was that you test against a couple thousand people to get a job. Now you have to go to school for a lot longer. You have to get your Fire 1 and 2 certification. You have to get your paramedic certification. So it takes a lot longer. You have a lot more invested in it, but there's not as many people who are willing to do that. So it's still highly competitive, but you're testing against a lot less people now.
Being a firefighter paramedic is kind of what the job is nowadays. You just have to kind of be able to transition from one to the other. Because you could be on a fire scene and have to be work as a paramedic, and vice versa. You could be on a 911 scene and have to do fire type stuff.
Last question: is there any tips you would like to give someone who's out there trying to become a firefighter, EMT?
Just do a ride along at your local fire station and kind of get an idea of what you're getting into before you dedicate all the time and effort, because it does take quite a bit of schooling to get to the level of firefighter paramedic. So it's definitely a pretty big commitment.
Just buckle down when you get out of high school. If this is what you want to do, identify the classes that you need to get done, and try to get somewhere as a volunteer or reserve or a part-time person until you can get to a full-time job, and just get yourself exposed to this profession and learn as much as you can.
I would say just do a couple ride-alongs, kind of get your hands on a little bit of this stuff to see if it is something that you want to do. It's a pretty stressful career. Like I said, you don't know what it brings day to day. Obviously, today's world, most fire departments are paramedic based as well, so you got to go through the fire academy, get your fire certifications, and then also go through your basic EMT and your paramedic class as well.